In this tutorial, I'm going to show you what this calculate stats button does. I highly advise you watch the live tagging tutorial, as this specific tab is very useful for those of you who want to tag trades or setups before you actually execute them. What the calculate stats tab is essentially an advanced filter. In order to calculate the stats, you're going to want to check specific groups that you would like to see the statistics on. In this specific scenario, it would be the HTF mean, medium mean, micro mean, and window tag. So when I hit the calculate stats button, it will only calculate these 4 groups. It'll exclude everything else that does not have a blue checkbox. Furthermore, when I have an actual tag placed, it will calculate the statistics on this very specific combination. So any trades that have this mean favor with this against medium mean, with this none micro mean, and this window tag, it'll calculate all those trades. So far, there are only 4 trades with this specific combo. Now, if I decide to undo this right here and leave it blank, however, the blue tab is there, when I hit the calculate stat button, you're going to see this number jump up. So now it goes to 9. The reason it's going to 9 is because it is including every single tag in this specific group. However, when I come back here, it'll go back to 4. As you can see, I have all my trades in P&L from this specific session. We can calculate the statistics and see what kind of win percentages we have and what the cumulative P&L is. And we can see there's a 75% win rate with a cumulative of 9,200 in this specific area. Now, one thing I could potentially do is go to the filters, go to rating, add this filter, and click this green star button. And I want to only look at trades with the green star attached, and then it goes down to 3. Now I'm going to come down here and add a dummy trade. And if you've watched the playbook combo tag tutorial, you'll know that I can come in and put in my playbook setups and then calculate the stats. Now we can see there's 5 trades here. Maybe I want to know what happens if I'm conservative with the trade. It still stays 5. If I go aggressive, it'll go down to 0. So I've not taken any of these trades from an aggressive standpoint. Now keep this in mind. The more filters I put on, the smaller my sample rate will be. So I can put on all the filters for every single tag here that is currently on. And if I calculate this, it'll drastically go lower. Only one trade with this very specific combination has been placed. If you've watched the how to find edge tutorial, the same issue arises when trying to find edge. If you have too many filters on, your sample rate will go down drastically. Now for the same trade, what we can do is look at maybe just our emotions and how that affects our decisions. And we'll just leave the emotional tags on. And we can see we've had a 23 trade sample size, 52% win rate, and the cumulative P&L is minus 1,700 versus if I just put this on clear, it jumps up drastically. If my emotions are starting to slip, we can see how that affects things. 64% win rate. However, it has lost a tremendous amount of money overall. So just because you have a good win percentage doesn't mean it's actually making money. The calculate stats tab is a great way to see how specific tags may perform before you actually execute the trade. The caveat to that, however, is you need a decent sample size of trades to potentially lean into a trading decision. This is why it is imperative for you to consistently tag your trades on an ongoing basis just to create that sample size.